Hi my loves, welcome back to today's video. I'm giving you guys part 2 of The Kids Are Growing Up, the Kid Laroi documentary. We've got about 47 minutes left, and yeah, no sponsor for today's video. We are going to be drinking a sparkly rosé. This is one of my favorite ones. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for engagement, and we're just going to get right into it, y'all.
Stay by Kid Laroi featuring Justin Bieber.
Okay, volume up, volume up.
Stay dropped and he was just like, it's a whole different level.
This guy's moving. Oh my, yeah. Kid Laroi, man, he's carrying his own momentum.
Thank you so much, man. You saved my life.
If you can't be
This next song is the #1 song in the world. It's called Stardom.
The Kid Laroi's Fuck Love 3 has gone #1.
Oh, I miss you so much. How you doing? You want to show me around your new crib? How long have you been here?
Like a month now?
Yeah. Excited.
So yeah.
Sick.
Who showed you my music?
Tay was like, check out this dude. He's, making a splash. That's in my immediate thought. I was like, he's got a cool vibe.
I saw him DM me, and I was just like, yo, Justin Bieber just fucking DM me. Let's fucking go. I was like, yo, what the fuck do I tell him? What do I tell him? What do I tell him? I was freaking out for like a whole day. It was kind of
That's
crazy.
hilarious. The first time I actually called him, he was in the shower.
FaceTime?
Yeah. He literally seen my call in the shower. He got out of the shower, halfway in the shower, halfway out of the shower. And he answered the phone, and I was like, what's up, dog? Like, you can call me when you're done showering.
The moment I met Justin, it was just all about positivity, coming in here and like no judgment zone. Let's all have fun.
When you're singing, believe everything you're saying while you're singing loud. It helps so much. Like, just sing it and like really think about what you're saying while you're singing. I'm sure you do that. But
So he plays me this song, Stay, at my house. Him on it by himself. He was like, I don't think I'm gonna use it for my album. And I was like, well, if you don't use it, like, give it to me. Like, I'll use it. Like, this is a great song.
I actually remember you telling me, no, you got to put this on your thing. This is too good.
holy shit. That's a fucking great song. Yeah. You wrote that, bro. Yeah. That's fucking sick.
I knew that song was a smash when I first heard it.
Wow.
Alright, so. Feel good about it?
I do.
If you're in your head about the moment that you fucked up, then you're not gonna be able to keep going in the way that you just let it roll off and you're like, I'm still. You're here to see me. I'm here to see you.
Honestly, I feel like, okay, like I've never been like a die-hard Justin Bieber fan, like he is one of those that has like also like a very cult fan base, and because he like started his career very young and he was like the it boy and like everyone's little schoolgirl crush and everything. But I will say, like, throughout the years, I feel like he's someone that like deserves to get his flowers, like I feel like he, similarly to Laroi, came up to fame so early in life, if not, well, obviously earlier. I think he was like 13 when that video went viral, and it was like from there on out his life forever changed. And I feel like he obviously like went through his phases and went through things, but I feel like he really stayed true to who he is. And like, I don't know, he's someone I feel like he doesn't really ever get a break, especially like with his relationship and like everyone like shipping him and Selena, even though him and Haley have a baby and he seems like happier than he has ever been, and I just feel like, I don't know, him and Laroi complement each other very well. Their voices sound so fucking similar, but like also just like, I don't know, they just have like such a complementary personality friendship dynamic, I feel. And it's like, I don't know, it's refreshing. I feel like Justin Bieber is one of those that kind of like fell off my radar for a long time, but I see he's like kind of, I don't know, stepping back into himself and like he's found faith and just like I don't know, it's something that I always, what am I saying? I just think he is someone who deserves the recognition that he gets.
Justin thing, that was just euphoric. I remember him being a little boy and I went to take him to the cinema to see the tour and he'd wear all the purple. And he looked at me and actually we got teary and he said to me, I'm gonna be like him one day. You know, and Justin, of course, brought a huge element to the success with Stay.
Shut the fuck up. Stay just #1 again for a Dog Week. I just found that out. It's sick.
Ready to move when you are.
Love you too.
Great show.
I will, I love you.
Let's just discuss the things that you did in the course of that show. You called the head of the label up. You tried to make him stage dive with you.
Pussy. Okay, Dave is gonna jump into the crowd with me.
Then you threw up.
Oh, milkshake was a terrible idea.
Milkshake was a terrible idea. Then you went into the middle of your own mosh pit. Then you stage drove again with someone's mother on the phone. Good job.
Fucking hell, I love pretend.
Alright, let's
Turn up.
We have a very, very special guest. He's got the biggest tune on the planet right now. It's Stay, featuring his good friend Justin Bieber. Do you have a tip for being Justin Bieber's friend?
Justin Bieber. Let's talk about how that.
I'm sorry, but what kind of question is that? Do you have a tip for being Justin Bieber's friend? Huh? I'm sorry, how do you even fucking answer that question? See, this is why, I don't know, I feel like the press and media are like, they're so annoying. I could never deal with it personally. I think they're so irritating.
Friendship Cafe. They can lure everyone.
A world tour, maybe?
Is it very much true that Bieber bought you a Rolex?
Does it matter to you which genre embraces you more?
We'll play basketball. They invite Justin.
Are you slipping into people's DMs?
Are you Justin going back to the studio?
The blood vessels are really swollen. So these are bitter, angry, and red. They should be pearly white. Okay? What do you smoke?
Weed, but,
Less smoke it. Super simple. It's like if you see
but
some
I'm not
smoke-
going deaf.
You're not going deaf today. A little antibiotic, a little bit of steroid.
And I can start
Tonight.
All right, I'll probably start in the morning just because tonight might be a big one.
He smoked some weed, some Molly, can't stop myself. It's like I'm bleeding, I'm worried to cut myself. I said, yo, please leave me lonely. Leave me alone and lonely.
Last time we spoke was before Stay, and before the mixtape went #1.
I'm sorry, but what was the fucking zoom in on all of those fucking flies? Okay.
What's it been like?
Stressful. Because now I gotta figure out what I'm doing next, you know?
Did it catch you coming off guard?
Yeah, it did. I definitely didn't think it would be as big as it was, no. I thought it might be like a cool like moment or like a building block, and now it's just like, I gotta really apply the pressure. Whereas before you could just kind of make music and put it out and just see what's, you just have it to your fans and whatever, and I still can do that, I guess, but it's just different now because now there's a whole thing of, he's had this big song, like what's coming next? Don't want to be the guy knowing that's just was on the song with Justin Bieber forever. Only because I feel like I've worked so hard that it would just be kind of like a waste to just leave it at that. Hey, did they ask me if I wore cowboy boots?
Yes.
What the fuck was that about?
Laroi had a lot of success very quick. He deserves it. You know, it's all him.
A lot of people, after they have a big song, they're like, I'm good now. I'm just thinking, oh man, now you can't fuck up. I just gotta make an insane album that people will love.
I always forget that he's a kid because he carries himself in such a mature way. He's got a lot on his plate.
It's a business, so there's a lot of people reaching at him trying to maximize profits. I just imagine it like there's like 50 arms reaching at him trying to get him to do different things. And so what I try to remind him of is like all you really need to do and all that's gonna last is worry about how the music sounds.
And if I was to die right now.
That's what's gonna live in 50 years.
When I get these creative bursts, I need to just do shit because there's times where I just feel like I'm the worst artist in the world. Like, I'm just like, what am I doing? So when I get this, I get so excited and I start making shit and I'm just like, fuck yeah.
He understands music on a really broad spectrum. I think that honestly is one of the hardest things for him as an artist, and he can do all of it. Post is absolutely the same way.
No. Laroi. You're creating in a lab somewhere in Australia.
Laroi always looked up to Post. I told Post, you gotta meet Laroi. You would love this kid.
Dude, he's literally the cooler, faster, stronger, younger, better singer version of
You know, that's the thing about Laroi. He's so ambitious. I could tell he was gonna be huge just upon meeting him.
He still hasn't even done a full album yet. You think about the type of pressure that puts on a kid at that age, from the business side to the creative side.
The expectation is almost machine-like. Once you get a little taste of it, you're like, that's really more than I can handle. But every human is organic, and we're all people, and we have bad days, and we have great days, and we have days where we're exhausted, and we have days where we're jacked up on Mountain Dew, and it's physically draining, it's emotionally draining. And it really kind of makes you hate your own music. Not hate, but you're like, I've heard this song like 10,000 times. There was a period where I was like, I don't want to do this. But once you get out there, man, that's what makes it worth it. Seeing people sing it back to you.
Thanks, Ryan. All right, let's get down to business.
You need something to mark.
I mean, yeah. Oh, what's up?
Nice to meet you, man.
This is my dad.
Hey! How are ya? You tired?
I'm ready to do it again.
You cut out a piece of me, and now I bleed internally. Left it without you, without you.
My dad, he was a singer. Who was signed in the UK to Simon Cowell. Yeah, the American Idol guy.
Guys, total side note, but tell me why I watched, oh my gosh, I don't know the name of the guy that hosts these podcasts, but he has so many like celebrities on his podcast, right? And he did an in-depth interview with Simon Cowell. And tell me why I didn't realize like how prominent that man is. Like all of the songs that he has produced, like I will put some on the screen, but like maybe it was just me who was living in a rock, but I knew he was a music producer, but I never knew how many songs he was actually like producing. You know, and it was actually so fucking interesting because I always was like, you know, like Simon Cowell, like I liked him, you know, he was very honest and like he had an ear for music, but he never actually pursued it himself. So like I never really understood like how in it he really was. But like in that documentary, he talks a lot about how he just like let the artists do their thing, you know, he really didn't interfere with the creative process because he didn't understand it. You know, he didn't know how to make a song. But he recognized talent and potential, and like he was able to produce, you know, take these artists and put them on the top of the charts, you know? Like, I don't know why that was so fucking mind-blowing to me, because I always loved watching like American Idol and X Factor, especially X Factor, and just America's Got Talent, not American Idol, sorry, America's Got Talent, and watching him like be that badass judge. But like then you see his credentials and you're like, damn, like I see now. And even like One Direction, you know, he was really like that judge that like, because if I recall correctly, they all like auditioned separately, you know, and then he like kind of, it was his advice to like put them in a group, and like obviously it eventually burned out, but like he was kind of, I feel, the reason they all happened. And I don't know, he's just like a very influential person in the music industry, and he's like someone that I always knew of, but I really didn't understand how deep it went.
My career started off like Charlton's. It was very high, fast, bang, heading towards the heights. Got to a certain point, I sort of went, and I just kind of like flopped.
Recently I've asked him, hey, what went wrong? And he told me something about a falling out with him and his manager and how he left him in the dirt. One thing led to another, and shortly after, he was a petrol man.
Damn.
One day, someone came past as he was putting petrol in their car and said, hey, are you Nick Howard, that singer guy? Fame is not forever. And the reality is, people can like you 1 minute and turn on you in an instant. I think about that stuff all the time. I'm not gonna fuck it up. I'm definitely not gonna do that. I mean, I'm just really anxious. So, but like at the end of the day, my mind got me this far, you know, believing in myself. So I always check myself like, man, why are you stressed, man? Like, just keep believing in yourself, you know? And I haven't dropped music now in 9 months.
1,000 Miles next.
1,000 Miles is next, yeah.
When's it gonna come out?
10 days. I always wonder how people are gonna look at this new stuff. I think once I get this song out, I'll feel a lot of pressure off. It's like I remember that feeling when I was living in the countryside and I was uploading videos on Facebook and be like freestyling over YouTube beats and shit. Just kids at school, people didn't understand the whole rap thing. They were like, shit, they were like, what the fuck is this? I took everything off Facebook. I was like, I don't want to show anybody anymore. Even still to this day, every time before a show, I literally remember that shit and I'm like, oh, what if people don't fuck with it?
Yo, we walk. Get in. Please, come with me.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good.
believe they came 0324A, right? Yo, what you just saw is not what's on the other side. What do you mean? There's another 400 that way. We pushed the line.
Yo, mistaken. That 1,000 miles video is about to drop any minute now. And then if y'all want to see this video, make it going.
They're going dumb. We're going. The video's gonna play, and then we're gonna go right on. Dude, almost 200,000 views on Spotify already.
Shut up.
This song came out 8 minutes ago.
I'm going through a lot of shit. I want to say, seeing all you guys here makes me so emotional. It makes me remember why I do this shit.
Same game.
I'm gonna start letting him capture me if he doesn't fucking hurry up. It's getting boring.
Bro, why are you being disrespectful, dude? By playing, he makes his move first and go bam, up, get it. Got him first game.
I literally said that he only bet me once. He changed from 5 to 4 to 3 to 2.
The second game I beat him. The second game.
Austin, shut up! I'm on a real call. Shut the fuck up.
The second game I beat him.
Yeah. Hello. Talk to. Yeah. Hey. Yeah.
Second day I beat him. Second day I beat him. No.
I'm gonna need you to come and check out my brother. I think he's got amnesia. Because he's forgetting the truth.
No. Second game.
Are you excited?
Absolutely 100%.
Ooh, me too.
Australia. Ooh. When he left, he just turned 15, running around Redfern, Waterloo. He's going back as a superstar. Bye. For me, keeping his head together, getting him through that first arena show is everything. But I'm nervous for him. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. Since we left there, there's been lots of changes in his life.
That is a big plane. Wow. And here's Oz that just pulled up in a Porsche. Hi. High five, boy. Woo. And his dad, looking like a real superstar, documenting. There's mom.
There's mom. She's looking. She's superstar.
Wait for me down here. Love you too. on my way back.
I mean, I'm excited because I'm doing an arena tour, which is pretty cool.
It is our pleasure to welcome you to Sydney, where the local time is approximately 6:36 on the 20th of May.
Definitely when I'm there, it's gonna be super weird.
My old school's right here on the left. Do you know about
This one here, right?
Yeah, right there. APG, Australian Performing Arts Grammar School. And we used to go to the Glebe Mall, Broadway Mall up here. This lane right here. So down that lane to the left and then right. I lived in a little house there for like a couple months. Wow, bro, we're literally back. That's fucking crazy.
Laroi, you'll have people seated all the way back to here too.
Wow.
Like
and
all the way
this
back
will all
there.
be mosh pit on the floor, right?
Yeah. Oh my god.
So this is All right, we're in Sydney at Kudos Bank Arena, and we got 2 sold-out shows here. Hopefully, if everything goes to plan, 2 years from now, we'll be doing the stadium next door. Just wanted to document that. Okay, it looks not because I can't see anything. I think what I'm gonna do too with Diva, I'm gonna start it like, hey Diva, come down, and then I'm gonna probably come down to the barrier halfway through the song, come down here, and get the top like on that second verse part, come down, get on top of this thing, and then just get them hyped like that too. It looks good.
Oh, yeah, no,
People
it
aren't gonna
looks
be
really good.
disappointed, right?
No, it's
okay.
really good.
Okay, now the concert. You're here for the big shows. What if no one shows up?
Oh yeah, I get scared all the time of that stuff. You know, yeah, that was my biggest fear, especially when they told me the schedule for the arena tour, and they were like, "Yeah, so we're gonna have you in these arenas in Australia." And I literally looked at them, I was like, "Are you sure?" Like, you know,
You didn't think you could fill an arena?
No.
Bro, do you read the paper or anything, or are you just in your own?
Seeing how big the general admission mosh pit area is was a trip and a half. It's like, damn, all these people, and they're all coming for me, you know? My dream 3 or 4 years ago was just to sell out Emerald Theater, which is like 1,500 people. I'm not the support, I'm the main act. And 2 nights in a row was even crazier. And even just like getting mobbed on Pitt Street is crazy. And like people are telling us, oh, we can't wait for the show. It's an event here, you know? That shit feels insane, out of this world crazy, because I just feel like me and I just feel like myself. And even though it's always been my dream and this is kind of everything I ever wanted, it still feels weird because at the end of the day, there's still that 0.1% or whatever that is in your head, like, oh, you know, but like, come on, are you actually gonna be able to achieve that? I always wanted to be like the hometown hero or whatever, and then coming back, that's what it feels like. It's kind of crazy.
Really good to see you. Thanks for
Good to see you guys. How you doing?
You remember me?
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much.
Money, what you doing, bro? So I make money.
How much?
When
I first moved here, this is the first place I came, and they took care of me. They always used to take me out onto excursions and just keep us busy and entertained, and I think that was a really important part of me growing up and definitely like staying out of trouble. So I think it's important to keep this place going, and it's helping young kids' lives and help them get on the right path and do well. And so anything that I can kind of do to help and support that, I'm all for it.
And so you're here, this is your homecoming.
Yeah.
You're playing arenas,
Yeah.
and you don't even have an album out yet.
No, yeah.
Are you excited?
I am. I'm excited. I'm really nervous.
Are you?
Really nervous, yeah.
Well, we're all on your side, so
Oh,
don't be.
Thank you.
We love it. We love
Thank
it
you.
so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Definitely feels completely different to the last time that I came. Just the way we're moving with the security, everything. I feel like a tourist. The last time I was here, I was just walking around and shit. I feel back at home. It's just different. I don't know how to explain it.
Which I feel like is like such such a hierarchy shift, right? Because like you left this place not being nearly who you are to the world now. And then you go back and like all of a sudden you're on this different hierarchy, right? And you're like now up a notch and you're up a level and like people are like honored to meet you and excited to meet you. You know, it's just like I can only imagine what that would be like to like get real big in this world and then come back to my hometown and be like, wow, like the same things that I used to do just every day, nobody noticing. Now everywhere I go is like, you know, it's like it's a point of attention, you know, like I think it's a nice thing, but at the same time, I feel like you would start to kind of miss home in the sense of what it used to be. You know, like, I don't know, it's beautiful for it to all come full circle. But I do think you get to a point where, like, you would love to just go back and enjoy your hometown for what it was, you know, and to not be such a hot commodity wherever you go and to just enjoy the things that you did before, you know? So it has its, like, positives and negatives, I think.
Can we actually please turn left here and just head towards Chinatown? We're gonna go to a little Japanese spot that we used to go to. Right up here, I think. Yeah, so then just go left and left again, please. Shark, you know my friend?
Yeah.
His favorite spot.
Really?
Yeah.
I was probably 14 when I met Sake. We all hung out like this group of friends, and he loved to do a bunch of wild shit like train surf.
In Sydney, the number of train surfers doubled last year to 110. According to the union, most long-term train drivers will experience at least one fatality on the tracks.
Yeah, I guess he was like train surfing in a tunnel, and the tunnel was dark, so we couldn't see. Dying so young, I mean, it sucks, you know. It was like 9 months after Juice.
See, that's so fucking sad. And I do remember one of you guys had like left in my comments, I forget which video it was, that like he had lost Juice and another best friend. And like it's so heartbreaking, especially like the timing of things, because like you're supposed to be at this point in your life where like everything that you've worked for and dreamed for is like manifesting, and you're supposed to just be like on this like high, right? And then like you lose these people who are so influential and close to you and like family, and the world just keeps spinning, and you just you continue to have to do it, and then just like it's so bittersweet because you never get a moment to just like be broken for a little while and to just like be sad and just go through the regular human experience of grief and loss, because you've got all of these people who are depending on you.
No way to close it.
Wow. No way. Yeah, that was it, right there. They closed down permanently, that's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Shit makes me sad, bro.
I went to the arena yesterday and the day before, and it was crazy.
And your McDonald's meal came out today.
And the McDonald's meal came out today. Let's go.
I'm Kid Laroi, and this is my Macca's meal. And now you can get it too. 6 of the Kid Laroi meals, please.
Is that all for today?
That's all. Thank you very much. Can we please get 20 Kid Laroi meals? Yes, ma'am.
A few minutes.
Okay, that's all good. happy to be here, and I am really grateful, and none of the rest. Excuse me, sir, do you want some nuggets?
Yes,
Sorry,
please.
for free. Okay, Laroi nuggets.
Oh!
Lovely to meet you.
Go get your food.
I woke up today and felt completely happy and was like, wow, I feel so good today. I'm ready to crush this show, ready to go crazy. See, now you got 2 in 1. This is the biggest moment of my life. I'm starting to learn maybe happiness just comes in small doses.
Let's go! Yes, it's the King Laroi bed!
Most people go through their whole lives and never learn that, I think, which maybe does better for them because they always chasing happiness. Because I feel like maybe you are happier when you're chasing the happiness. You get to a point you learn that happiness isn't this 24/7 thing. No matter what you do, no matter how life goes, you're always gonna have shit times, you know?
Which is like so fucking true and accurate, and like that's why I always try to like remember that like happiness is a feeling. Joy is something that like you can carry out throughout the difficult times, I feel like, but like happiness is a temporary feeling, and so is sadness, you know, and it ebbs and it flows. And when you're in it and you're in, you know, the difficult parts of it, it's hard sometimes to see that light at the end of the tunnel and to see the happiness and to feel that, you know. But like I've gotten to that point where I'm starting to feel like I'm going to waste my life searching for answers that I'm not supposed to know, searching for purpose, searching for joy in a way that I feel is like gratifying, if that makes sense. And I don't know, I'm just starting to understand that it feels like a lot of people waste their whole life searching for those things when we're never really supposed to know. I don't know, I guess it depends on what you believe in, but like I believe in heaven ultimately, and like heaven is our home eventually. And I think if you spend your whole life searching for things that this earthly world can't provide, instead of like enjoying the journey, enjoying the highs and the lows, and just like living life, you know, you're going to look back on it one day and like just wish that you would have taken it for what it was, you know, and not always been searching for things that weren't meant for you to find, and instead like trusting that every little moment that got you to where you are today is what you really should be enjoying. And there's beauty in it, and there's happiness in it, and there's joy in it, and there's a lot of sadness and pain in it as well, but like that is the human experience. And you can't get one without the other. So I think it's a hard pill to swallow, because I think as a whole humanity, we need answers. We need a reason why. Why do bad things happen? Why do we die? What happens when we die? You know, and we need something to help us justify the bad things that happen in life, when in reality, maybe that's not our place. Maybe that's not for us to know. Maybe we will never know until we get to the end of this life and walk into the next, and it'll all make sense, you know?
I mean, the only way you go is just you keep going.
There's beauty in the struggle. It's not all bad.
Like, how do you turn struggle into beauty?
It's not even about turning it into, it's what is already there.
This is the first of many. We've been through a whole lot for those that's been here. Now it's time to get out here and show the world what this kid is all about. This is his city. We
gotta go shut this shit down.
Amen.
This is what home looks like, man. If I'm gonna be honest, as good as Australia was, to get to that status, I've had to make certain sacrifices and do certain things. And so you just weigh up what means more to you. In all honesty,
The hardest part about like new young artists is you walk into something that I don't think anything in this world can prepare you for. And it's beautiful, right? Because these are your dreams coming true in real time. But you also skip out on that regular teenage experience. And like, they say that your teenage years are like the shortest amount of time, the shortest phase in your life, but the most impactful. And it's so true because so much change happens from like 13 to 19. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I changed who I was multiple times in that time frame, and not even necessarily just out of my own accord, just like life experiences and learning things and being hurt and being happy, and it just shaped me in ways that I never would have anticipated, and it all happened in like the blink of an eye. So I really didn't know at the time what was happening. All I knew was I was going through life and I was feeling these things and I was experiencing these things, and I didn't understand the impact of it until my later years. And I'm still young, you know, I'm 22 years old, but I still look back on those years and I'm like, damn, like a lot of great things happened in that time frame. A lot of terrible things happened in that time frame. And all of those things shaped me to who I am today. So like, I can only imagine having like a career at that time and being forced to really grow up so fast. And like, I guess it's making sense to me now, you know, the title of this documentary is Kids Are Growing Up. And it's like, yeah, we grow up so fast, and our parents always warn us, you know, you have your whole life to be old, you have your whole life to be an adult, enjoy your childhood. And we are so quick to just want to grow up and to want to be grown and to want to be doing things that we have no business doing. And then you get to a point in life and you look back and you're like, damn, like I miss being a kid. I wish I could just go back and just be a kid again. And you can't. So it's hard. It's hard when you get virtually everything that you've ever wanted, everything you ever dreamed of. I don't know, I think sometimes, I don't want to say there's more beauty in the progress, but like there is a significant amount of beauty and peace and sanctuary in the coming up and in the like aspiration, and I aspire to be this, and like one day I will be this, because you're just like putting yourself out there. You know, you don't have any expectations of this world or what it will give you. You don't know if you're going to be big one day. You're just hoping one day that you might be. And then you get there. And it's everything that you wished for, but in a lot of ways it's not. And it's just like, it's a difficult thing to have to endure.
Back to how it was before my pride got in between us.
Go ahead and hit me where it hurts, because at least then I'll feel something. Screaming in my face, kicks me out your place. I got nowhere to go. Can we find love again? Is this time the end? Tell me how many more tears will drop till you hit me with, can we talk and try love again? Can we find love again?
We got a long, long career ahead of us with this young man right here. So again, let's go kill this last one.
Let's go, baby.
Yes, sir.
Let's go, baby.
Finale on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oftentimes, I don't realize the impact that you can make as a musician or an artist, and that's something that makes me keep going, is knowing that there's people out there that might need that. It almost be selfish for me to just stop doing that because I'm tired. I love my fans, love them to death, and I say every single show, every single thing. I wouldn't be here without my fans, and I genuinely believe that with all my heart. What up, man? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Sorry, I'm a little nervous.
Oh, don't be nervous, man. What's your name?
My name's Ethan.
What's up, Ethan?
I'm a really big fan.
Ethan!
Before I came, I was practicing all the songs.
What's your favorite?
My favorite one is Let Her Go.
Let Her Go. Whoa, the OG joint.
12-hour drive up, and that's all we heard.
I didn't want other people to dictate my happiness because I'm the only one that has to live with that.
Same thing for me.
Yeah, no one else has to be you and live with the decisions you make in life, the things that you want to do. So
yeah,
you gotta just do whatever you want because you're the only one that has to live with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So don't let other people dictate your happiness. That's a thing I think a lot of people never learn. And it's a really, really important life trip. I think, at least it helped me.
Thank you for the advice.
Of course.
Also, I just want to let you know, when you said your music, like, it makes you happy when you're writing it, when I listen to it, it makes me happy. Like, whenever I'm having a rough day, I just listen to your songs.
Oh, thanks, man. That means a lot. Thank you. Dude, that's cool. And that's the other cool thing about music and the influence that you have. And I think hearing that stuff always makes me mindful and aware to be cautious of that even when making music, because I think it's such a powerful tool and something that has a lot of influence on not just people but on the world.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you feel that and understand that.
Yeah.
It's a really, really good thing.
Though, don't be offended because, I listen to other music too.
Oh, it's okay.
Is it okay if I head out now? I'm getting really tired.
Oh, of course.
It's past my bedtime.
You say this.
I'm sorry, but why was that the most wholesome thing I've ever fucking seen? Kids, children, young teens, they are so fucking just like authentically who they are. And there's something so beautiful about like the innocence. And like not in a weird way, it's just like they see the world for just like so much opportunity and potential, and like they're so honest, but it's not biased, it's not shaped by their life experiences yet. It's just like it's innocent, you know. And like I don't know, maybe that's why I love kids so fucking much, because like they always teach you something about yourself, and they always show you like, you know, like maybe I should think about things a little bit less intensely. Maybe I should just go back to being a kid mentally and see life that way. Excuse me. Because it's just so it's so wholesome, and it's so, there's so much, there's just so much inspiration there, you know, and I think it's just, it's such a beautiful thing.
Every time I come out here, but I want to say one more time, thank you to every single person in the world right now. For not only coming here tonight, but also making my fucking dream come true. And this is everything I ever wanted to do since I was a little fucking kid, so thank you very much. I want to say, everybody, including myself in here, we all have our own problems and struggles and different trials and shit that we're all faced with on a daily basis. And I want you to know that none of you are fucking alone in dealing with that, because you have me and you have everybody else in this fucking room, because we're all one big fucking family. And I can't stress that enough. I want to also say, well, shit. If no one else in this building has got you, I was there for you. Just know Laroi's got you, motherfucker!
Okay, copy that.
Yeah, you can drive like all the way to catering. Yeah, maybe you pick up like right from the gate. That's where I stopped you.
I definitely wake up some days and I'm just like, damn, this is fucking crazy.
When I first came out here, I'm 15, I realized that I was immersing myself in a world that is someone else's. I feel in control of my life right now. I think a lot of it has to do with growing up and figuring out who I am.
What's up, little bro? Beretta? Nothing, little bro.
It's all king. That's what, bro. I thought that's what I was like. What happened? Thank you so much. Ready to walk? Yes, sir.
How's it looking out there?
Looking good. Show.
Let's fucking go, bro.
I don't know if we just crossed the line. Because I don't even know what just happened. Everything I said last night was everything I said tonight. 'Cause I don't even know what just happened.
Let's go.
What's the plan right now? When will it drop?
That's a good question.
What's the move? Tell me what it is.
We have like the base of what's going on, but we're just waiting on some features.
We had the chance.
I know you've been then boom, goes into the verse.
Just in the morning, I'm gone.
I think the reason why I was maybe anxious before is because I was kind of unsure about the music.
Very stressed, have a lot of exes.
But I'm not unsure anymore. I'm not really worried about the pressure aspect of doing well or not.
The thing about this song that's really cool is I played it to a whole bunch of different people who like
all different
shit, and everyone points at one. Whoa, that one's crazy.
Yeah, it's like a universal, like, oh, that's
like, oh, that's hard.
Yeah.
On this album, I just made music that I like to listen to.
So tell me what got in the way, and how I thought it was good that changed. And I'm saying I'm sorry again. Oh, I can never get out of my way. It's the story of what's drones replaced. And still all that you do is complain. You keep on throwing it back in my face, and then you're telling me I need some space. So
I wanted to make this project about all of the changes I'm going through in my life, and a lot of this I'm experiencing for the first time.
So what's been going on lately?
We broke up, yeah. She's about to go to college. I feel like it was the only stable thing I had in my life over these past 3 years. My relationship was a lot of inspiration to make music. I'll say it like this, I love her. I always love her. I don't think it's best for us to be together, so. Yeah. If I'm gonna give people this album, I have to give them an honest thing.
I love it. I think it's great. Yeah, dude.
And like I would have been raised completely differently or whatever. But yeah, that was my first time.
Oh my god. Wow. Can't believe it.
You press bounce, brother. Album done! There we go! Okay, let's end it.
That's been fun. Love you. Love you guys.
Love you. We're gonna have many celebrations.
What a fucking time.
Final words?
Fried.
What's your hope for the future?
Making the best music possible. That's where I'm directing my hunger, and that's where I'm directing my desires. It's not really fame anymore, because it's overrated. Making the best music is not overrated, though, you know? As cool as it might be to be like the biggest artist in the world, maybe that's not everything that I necessarily want. And I know I kind of said that when I was younger, that I wanted to be that, but I don't think I want to be that anymore. I don't want to be expected to be perfect. I don't want to be expected to make all the right moves. I don't want to be expected to be like a superhero. I'm just going to be myself. I'm a 20-year-old who's just trying to figure it out still.
Growing up, I used to want to be my Uncle Wayne. Until I saw his body laying in the grave. Rest in peace. Growing up, I used to want a Jeep Wrangler. Until I got to drive a range. Growing up, I used to have a lot of friends. Fuck 'em all. Until I saw the money change them. Growing up, I used to want a lot of hoes.
Pretty stoked about this new hair situation.
Yeah, it looks.
Yeah, thanks. It's a vibe. I walked into a party the other night. First time I went out in a long time. Got like 4 different compliments. Someone told me they were like, hey man, not saying you looked bad before, but now you look great. I was like, thank you. That's very sweet of you. Thank you very much.
By any means, I'm married to the game for this diamond ring, and I'll spend more time with her than
I'm wearing these cool socks right now, which I'm pretty stoked about. I put them on for this interview, actually. I'd be lying if I said I was wearing these before the cameras came out.
Always stressing about my mama, but I know that God got them. I'm stressing out more now than what I did at rock bottom.
So I can say come. Can I say ho?
No.
What if it's a garden hoe? Can't make a wife out of a garden hoe.
I guess that's how we go.
We gave each other tattoos. I gave him a cowboy with some clogs and a big old cowboy hat.
I got this one that Post did on me. And then I did one on him, too.
He gave me this tattoo. It says, I have to shit. Yeah, it's probably one of my favorite ones, just because he's the best.
And it looks really bad, but he loves it.
Now it is on my body forever.
Shit, you probably know me better than I know myself, and you're the reason why I never...
I just got an alien feeding a chocolate chip cookie to the spaceship. I just think, like, you know, like an alien comes to Earth, and they're like, man, what are we doing here? This place is terrible. But oh my God, we found this crazy thing that they have, and it's a chocolate chip cookie, and they're just like, bro, check this out.
The money that I make, you tell me you won't never let me make the same mistakes. You make it shit. Of the apartment we was living in King's Cross. Always
We're keeping 3 songs and we scrapped the rest of the album. No, please! No, please!
No, this is crazy.
Have a house and me and you was sleeping on the separate ends of Louis' couch.
I got drunk again one night. Tattooed this on me. I would never get a tattoo drunk at a party. The worst tattoo I've ever got in my entire life. Alright, interview's done.
Ambulance to the hospital. I thought you weren't coming back. Next morning walked in just like nothing happened. You never.
Okay, loves, that is the end of Kids Are Growing Up. What a happy ending. You know, like I mentioned this in part 1, how like it's so hard because like Juice and X and Pete, we knew what was going to happen at the end, and we knew by the end, like, it's a sad ending, but like the kid Laroi has so much life to live still. And I think, unfortunately, all of the loss that he's endured and the friends that he's lost along the way, and like just watching precious life be gone, gives him this different drive to not take anything for granted, you know, and to use that as his fuel to continue to go on and make good music, you know. And I haven't heard a song from him yet that I don't like. So that was the end of this documentary, my loves. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for engagement. I'm actually about to record a Peep reaction right now, so you guys should be seeing these back to back. And yeah, that's all I have for today's video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for engagement, and I will see you all in my next video.